Hi, and welcome back to Gunginga League.
This is our first match of week 2. Today we have Air Force None versus Team Meteora. Let's see.
Uh, Both of these teams won pretty dominantly last week, so we'll see how that goes this week. For Air Force None, we got some familiar faces with Jared, and that's about it. I mean, Little's been a reoccurring sub throughout his time, or throughout the time of Gunginga. Queso has also been in and out. And P. Marmon and Nashara, I think is how you say that. I'm not sure. Nash probably is what I'll refer to them as. Fairly new to the league, so interested to see how those two play.
On the other side we have Meteora with another couple of familiar faces, such as Tonk with his famous ball, Addie with her Mercy, and Warrior with his McCree. As you said before, both teams won 3-0 in last week's matches, so it'll be interesting to see how both of these 3-0 teams will go up now.
I think we'll see very different styles from each. Air Force None predominantly looks like they want to run and be a brawl team, where Meteora will probably have Tonk on the ball, so they'll be much more dive oriented, probably with a Kiri and a Brig in the back line. And then Glitter Vomit, or yeah, I don't remember what else we call him. Also very known for his Genji, so expect a lot of Genji. P. Marmon plays a lot of Torb, so I think that'll be a nice counterbalance. That'll be a very interesting head-to-head. Very different styles, and we'll see how they go against each other.
For our first map, we will be going to Control, followed by Hybrid and Escort. If it were to go any further, we'll finish off with a Push and Flashpoint. It is best of 5, and for the first couple of matches, it definitely is going to lean more towards Air Force None's brawl style, as Dive is not going to have a lot of impact on Control maps.
It varies on the control map. There are definitely some control maps that might more favor it. Like when I think of it, I think of Ilios. Ilios is a very dive-friendly control map, but that would be about the only one. And we are going to start, it looks like, here on the Paul. One of these maps might favor the ball a little better, but the other two will definitely favor more of the brawl-heavy style. So I think it's safe to say that Air Force None won the coin toss and got the map pick. So, what do you think, T-Good?
Well, I'm just here for the ride.
The match is getting ready to start now.
I can't wait to see Tonk just pile drive repeatedly.
Hi!
Camera angle here.
It's the game all right?
Time to save the world? Game on!
Push your limits.
Do you guys have free
Decent.
cams?
Yes, I do.
I don't.
So that's just because you're on the preset player, so if you like
Embarrassed of some of the
F
things I said
whatever.
here. But I'm doing my best to learn.
I can't use that. Oh, it's because I'm spectating Air Force Nine.
Oh.
Alright. Amazing. Alright.
Yes! We're off to a great start. Anyway, we'll figure
This
this
is
out
gonna
after
be-
the first map.
Yeah. Sorry about this, guys. We are on a new setup and we have some stuff to do.
As we thought.
It'd be a good Ginga stream without some stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's only when I'm here. But I mean, without a doubt, you know, already off to a great start where we called the Genji, the Ball, and the Mercy for Meteora. But we do see a Diva come out from Jared instead of a Brawl tank.
Wait,
And
why
then
Orb
can't
turret.
Marvin Turb.
Torb turret already got one, but they do lose mech and turret, so it's kind of an even fight, and a big nade coming in there from Mi Chang. Nobody's really trying to push the point yet.
They're just trying to win the poke war. Tom knows back to point.
Well, anything that was done is now undone, except for Torb turret's re-destroyed, I guess. And it looks like Meteora will get first cap. And Warrior is already at an overclock.
Litter is doing a really good job of keeping the Torb turret out of the
But I mean, if the Torb turret has to have a whole player committed to it, then that's, you know, very valuable reasons. They do. Warrior did die to get the res. Now Queso dies. But the Torb turret claims one, and Marvin claims the ball. Jared gets the honor. They pop the over.
damage boosted overclock, gonna get shut down almost exclusively by Jared.
Spent all of his DM and Little with the back-to-back headshot kills to finish off the team fight. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Addy and Warrior switch here as they pop both their ults. It looks like they're gonna stay on him. I didn't think that was a winnable fight.
Oh, we know Addy. She'll make the Mercy work no matter what.
We got the splooge claiming one. Tonk barely able to get on the map there, but dies for it anyway. And now we're able to see Air Force 9 hold this Mega Room, which is going to be very difficult for the ball to get through. But they do have Nanoblade coming online with that minefield. But every ult except for Splooge is available for Air Force 9. The Nanoblade gets shut down by the Diva Bomb, but Queso slides off the map.
Yeah, I don't think Queso meant to do that.
They did manage to flip it here. The Kitsune not getting a whole lot of value from Air Force 9. But neither is the Minefield. The Minefield just kind of prohibited them from getting point.
So how does team spectating work? Because I only get next and previous as options, and
yes,
it doesn't cycle. Like I can only look at sports right now.
Yeah, the thing is just broken. The Valk overclock manages to get 2, and they were able to get the res on the Mercy. Oh my gosh, Addy got her kill in Going Giga history, I think.
The Mercy Glock comes in clutch.
That's a total lie. She definitely has more kills than that, but...
Nah, we're gonna go with the narrative. This is the only pistol kill she's ever gotten.
Oh, only Mercy kill? 100%. But not only kill. And on the side of Air Force 9, Meteora finally caught up on capture percentage and takes the lead here, and it's only Splooge available for Air Force 9.
We're about to have Diva Bomb, but I don't know how effective it will be for us.
Okay, that's why. So, for some reason, the next and previous buttons switch depending on who's perspective.
Glitter Vomit goes down, the bomb comes out, finds nothing.
Maybe a little over-aggressive there from Jared, but it does manage to get the flip.
But don't worry, Abaddon and Little.
The supports going DPS mode and flipping the team fight here.
Queso managed to not throw herself into the hole this time.
But Mi Chang did.
Oh, no.
Ball is gonna have to touch here, but and there's gonna be a Kitsune and the Full Essence. That's the one.
There you go.
I need to switch over to the Juno maybe to get back to point faster, but
Immediately dies Jared.
a very close round here.
to 0. Much lies in store. Let us see to it.
Watch your
Got
flanks.
some
They
talking
might try
going on
something.
in the chat box.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture.
It looks like the Tonk is going to switch over to the Zarya here. Michang over to the Brig, and Addy can stick with it. Did see that comp a lot earlier on in the previous meta. Very, very strong. Juno maybe having the best ultimate in the game, because why would we have balanced supports ever?
Jared unable to secure the kill on Addy.
P. Marmor going a little deep there with his thingy. The overclock, not overclock, but over armor. That's overload. That's
Here comes
what
the
it's called. And while I was trying to think of words, Meteora has fully taken over the point.
To starting with.
Jared will switch over to match the Czar, but P. Marmon does manage to get the Genji, so they might have a little bit of an opening here.
Reforming you.
And P. Marmon gets Warrior too. Now they're just gonna bum rush the point, force them to fight there.
The Thor
Very quick
finding
flip from Air
value.
Force them. Tonk
There we go.
not able to get out with any charge there, and now Air Force Nuns will have a pretty decent place to hold. We do have that Grav Blade combo possibly coming up here on the side of Meteora.
You know, Rush comes in.
Now they're gonna do the same thing where they're just gonna fight point. But the Warrior flanking in the backline might have done just enough to force the Genji into the position he doesn't want to go.
Mac comes
We
out.
fall for it. Little confirming the
Ringo
kill on
comes
Twitter.
The rally does come out, but Splooge is right there. Tonk is isolated.
They find Tom. Point still not flipped.
Kitsune rush on point. Don't know if it was necessarily needed, but definitely secured the fight win there for him. And Queso finds two at the end to secure it.
Yeah, the Kitsune may have been a bit of an over-investment, but gets the job done.
Boral.
I mean-
line for Meteora though.
If you're Meteora, we'll take that. It's one ult for two.
Огонь по готовности.
Grabs out.
There's nothing to
Deadeye
really
comes
stop
out.
the grab.
Open comes
По
out.
готовности.
Enemy.
Genji deflected the grab.
My god.
Meteora got two grabs.
How long has it been since grabs have been deflected?
Get on the
Jared's gonna try to get out with him live. Probably will.
Here comes the point. 7% left for the Air Force None.
Point five.
Bad
gets flipped to
stag here
Meteora.
from Jared there, losing all of his charge. Him and Glitter Vama will be back at the same time.
Let me balance you out.
But we will have Splooge and Coalescence on the side of Air Force Net, which might be enough to get the flip. But Jared does have about a 10 to 12% lead on that second grab coming up.
Hope it doesn't get deflected again.
I'll go try on the point. Cole comes out.
Very
Shield broken.
aggressive Coalescence.
Genji finds dead. Juno dead. And there's Abaddon dead. There's Brig dead. And that's the point for Air Force None again.
Warrior not able to 1v4 with a 100 charge Zarya.
Looks like
Crazy.
first match goes to Air Force None.
And the Splooge on there just to cover it up to make sure it is locked down.
A pretty solid second round win for Air Force None.
play of the game.
Play of the game coming from Brig on First map goes to Air Force None. Next up, we will have Hybrid, which is going to be chosen by Meteora. How did I do that? How did I... I have no idea how I did that, but we're not going to worry about it because it's fixed now. Alright. Meteora is choosing Numbani for the hybrid map. A very big dive map for them. I think they could make a lot of use out of this.
And for anybody that knows Pamarman, they know he refuses to play Torp, his one trick on Numbani attack, and it's the only point in the entire game he refuses to play Torp. So we'll see the Tracer come out from Pamarman. I expect to see a very similar composition coming out from Meteora. Definitely have the ball and the Genji. Warrior will more than likely play a hit scan, and the supports will be up in the air. It'll either be Brig Juno or Ana Mercy.
Honk on the Winston.
Hello.
Jared on the Diva. That could be either a rough or a great start for him, depending on how first fight goes.
I think he'll probably stay on it because he'll need the DM to pressure the pocketed Ash.
Now this is a city that understands engineering. And that child genius. Woo-hoo. A future lies no doubt.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Help me.
Moving up the French Street. Diva loses high ground. Turret goes down for P. Marmon. Winston dies from the Torp. Genji is dead. There goes Tonk. First fight goes to Air Force None already. Can the Stragglers escape to the Zaddy? Anna and Ash are left to go back to spawn. Tonk switch into Hazard. Going up the stairs this time around. Jared already there to meet him. Wall comes out. Hazard goes in. Diva low, Diva low. Tonk dives even further. Knocks him off the high ground. There goes the turret. Meanwhile, Jared and Torb are just there picking up the back line. Rough start for Meteora. Air Force None has multiple ults coming online for this next fight.
Clear out.
Diva Bomb comes out. Finds Glitter Bomber. Okay, so finds Tom.
They were able to get the res on the glitter vomit, but probably not worth it at this point. They're just gonna hope for the nano blade.
Okay, that comes out.
Aggressive is weird.
See that? On driving the back line. Gets
Nano
knocked
blade
off
comes
instead.
out.
And the Nano Blade make up for it. Finds Kiriko. 205.
But that was every ultimate invested from almost both sides here. I really thought Warrior died to the crush. I'm gonna be honest.
And I thought he was dead.
Jared switching to Orisa to try and counter the hazard.
Orisa just doesn't die. Orisa still is not.
Getting in their faces. Cat's getting caught out, and he dies to the spear.
Completely shut down the enemy tank. That's the Orisa did.
They're on that again. There now gets caught out. Finds the turret, but he gets picked in their turn.
Never die.
Valve coming out.
McCree with the damage boost though, just shredding through Air Force None.
Now he pulls out the Glock again.
High
coming
noons
out.
for the kill.
The damage boosted nerve to confirm the queso kill.
Jared and the character rush comes out. Finds McCree.
Immediately just runs down the Cassidy.
Off back
Did
on
not
Winston.
care about anybody else.
And the Terra Surge kill on Glitter.
They did use 2 ults, but have 3 available there on the set of Air Force None, but coming up on another Nano Blade. Tonk over to the Ramatra.
Interesting.
Maybe decided a little more poke.
Could be he's tired of getting his abilities canceled by Spear.
You know, Orisa, like I said, still just a wall for no reason.
Nano Blade comes out.
Early cleanse there from Little doesn't quite save Queso. Warrior finds the Torb.
Massive value for the Nano Blade.
I mean, Torb try to get the best player in the lobby. Abdon, or however you say their name, getting a little aggressive there, chasing the Genji. But a decent stall coming out from Air Force None.
Interesting overclock from Queso.
Queso?
Queso had that since the beginning of that fight.
Maybe they're switching?
Nope, just a fat finger. Happens to the best of us. A good old Custa moment.
Yeah, well that's gonna hurt for the upcoming fight.
They made it think like they were switching, so it's fine.
Both teams are Ramatra now.
Yep. They will have Ramatra time, as we like to call it, at noon. Not Annihilation, Ramatra time. Torb turret went down. Carry's gone. They better press now while they have the advantage. I mean,
Meteor,
don't
Nano,
let Torb.
and Purple Haze coming online.
Very low.
Gets killed before finding
Held it just a little too long. Got a little greedy with it and didn't get any value.
Meteora's got to do something here if they want to try and push it the last couple of meters.
What do you mean? They got the good old combo of Nano Blade.
20 seconds to touch the payload. They have 4 ults to work with.
They'll have plenty of time to touch.
Nanoblade comes out, Suffering comes out.
Ramatra time, Nano Blade, but the Nano Blade
Ramatra time does
nothing.
shut down the... Ooh, Tonk dying with his ult there is unfortunate at best.
Still no
Taking a
Suffering.
nap
from Tom.
right out of high noon, too.
And now they have Cole. They're gonna be unkillable.
McCree duel on point could decide this match.
If they don't kill Addy very soon here, they're gonna die.
Goes
Tonk
Queso.
manages to come back.
Tom still has ult. If they can keep this momentum going, Air Force Gun's not gonna be able to stop them. Jared's
Yeah,
switching
but
to the
now they
Malga,
have-
though.
But now they have Splooge to just splooge over point.
Suffering comes out. Genji requests the Malga. Malga just presses one button, doesn't die though. Stomp comes out.
Oh.
Stomp is almost dead. Block saves him. Molten Core coming out.
That's
Jared,
a
Stomp kill on the Genji.
Clutch cleanse saving them from the high noon. That is the first round over.
Still a relatively good push on the side of Meteora.
0 to 2. Switching sides. Initiating match. Ready for battle.
Jared already coming out with their Orisa on attack.
I draw the chariot. Whatever you're after, get it.
Five, four, three, two, one. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Going right side. Looks like going up Main Street. Teleport up to
Can it
high
see-
ground.
I don't hate the sim into this. Gives them a little counter dive with the Genji.
They're forced off the high ground though from the Ash Dynamite. Time to go underground. Genji finds them out. Second TP coming out. Cleanse. Jared is
Jared
found out.
didn't quite get the TP memo and gets blown up.
Queso caught out alone. Queso dies.
What's up?
One by one, Air Force One falls. Jared
They're just gonna let
switches
that
to Diva.
pocket. I was gonna say, if they just let that pocket Ash sit on high ground, they're not gonna do anything.
Hello there.
Good first hold on the side of me.
Pushing up high ground this time around.
No fancy TP.
Jared goes
flying
super aggressive. Forces both the supports to use their cooldowns after him, and everybody dies for it. And now they have Debob and Nano, into everything for Meteora.
Yeah, they just fed Meteora ult
And
charge
Jared
there.
switching to Hazard now.
Hey.
He's really going to be behind in his ult charge.
Both of
Jared's
these
ended
tanks
up
just playing
Mystery
mystery heroes. Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
Never.
I got a Coke right here for you.
Nano Blade coming in, and Warrior finds Pamarman. Nano Blade getting two. Getting shut down, though. But
Queso confirms the kill, but the damage was already done.
and res. Because Mercy is a balanced hero.
Not
Jared
sponsored by Coke.
died and didn't switch tanks this time, so he'll keep his ult charge. They were running a little low on time. They're gonna have to have this overclock or pulse bomb get a lot of value.
The bomb comes out.
Doesn't get anybody. Does isolate Jared though, and they were able to find two.
He goes back in.
60 seconds.
His team is getting left exposed to just a full frontal attack. As
He
Jared
almost
pushes
had-
in way too far.
And now he switches again, and Pamarman pulse bomb got nothing, fell off the map, and is back to Sim. But they still have Bob and Valk.
And Jared switching to Zarya. It's just... I'm sorry, it's just interesting decision making now.
Not really doing a whole lot, just bomb rushing up.
Yeah, at this point you just gotta commit. There goes
The overclock finding, pulling the Bob and a Kitsune. Okay, that's the decision of all time. Ash is still on high ground, just farming.
It looks like the point is gonna go to Air Force None.
Well,
They end up getting
if
it.
you lose or have to use everything, I guess I'd rather use everything. But now we're back to almost a full neutral. No ults, no nothing. Jared's the closest at 70%. And he might get that online this fight. And we see Pamarman back over to the Tor. And Warrior off the Ashe over to the Cassidy, which I'm not sure about. I like the Ashe, and he really wasn't getting a lot of pressure on him. And Bob just being more or less an extra tank is nice. Grab doesn't get reflected, and manages to catch out Warrior and his pocket. So that should be a lot of free push here on the side of Air Force None.
Did Jared finally use ult?
Jared managed to stay on a tank long enough to get ult and then get
Hallelujah.
good value out of his ult. One ult, one team fight win, you take that. And now they're able to hold really aggressive, so they're not even going to get a second touch here.
Nano Blade? Oh,
They
nope,
nano,
just
but
dies.
gets dies. Ooh. Addy does switch over to the Zen, but
Not a
it's
great choice
doinked
considering the Zarya
by
buff.
yeah, but it's also a good choice because she is able to build. Yeah, the damage. Blade comes out. Warrior manages to get headshot by Akiri. Torb turret showing who the real MVP is. Tonk
There goes
losing
Tonk.
all of his health in a Kitsune rush.
Second map going
A
to Air Force None.
decisive win. I don't think
Yeah,
the
they
payload stopped at all.
almost went from almost getting full health to not losing a fight. You see the Diva play of the game. Just had to take a little nap there. I don't blame him. It's tiring.
It's tiring being a solo.
Looks like Rialto was typed in the chat. Last time we saw Meteora play this map, we got the infamous Addy Doomfist. There is a clip
Oh lordy.
on the channel. We don't know what happened. Addy just ended off the map. So, you know what? I think it's time to pull it back out.
I would say give her a chance at redemption.
You know, if you confuse the enemy so much that they don't know what you're doing because you don't know what you're doing, you might have a chance to win. That's my thoughts.
I mean, if you
Anyone
can't
disagree?
dazzle them with skill, baffle them with bullcrap.
Oh god.
It works 90% of the 70% of the time it does.
JP, I just saw what you permitted in the stream chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting term.
I'll allow it in the chat. I won't allow us to say it because that gets us demonetized. You can say it in chat.
Good.
Cool.
I wonder if we're going to see anything special come out from either of these teams.
I am praying for a Sigma. Like, either that or I'll take a Reinhardt for like half credit, but like if they play Sigma, they get full credit from me.
Imagine that. The Sigma, like, one trick, wanting
Yeah.
Sigma.
I know, it's fascinating, isn't it? It needs to be
I'm
that
just happy
simple.
we get some Torb. You know, Torb's getting the light shown on him.
Yeah.
That Torb turret really coming in clutch.
Let's be honest here. Full disrespect to the entirety of Air Force None, but Torb turret, MVP.
Indeed.
I mean, it has perfect aim. It has 200 health. The only issue is it doesn't move.
A little bad, but
Yeah, you know. But it still understands what high ground is better than Tristan.
what's that?
My point.
Let's see, it's I don't know why I have these down.
He's trying to hit us with like Confucius type wisdom in the chat.
Ready for battle.
I don't know what I did in the settings, but I now have full health bars over everything.
Oh, nice.
Oh, beautiful.
Tonk going with Doomfist.
It's not the Addy Doom, but it'll work.
I can't believe I have to work with criminals.
A great leader adapts to
I
their
like how
team.
everyone uses the
Not
Doomfist
the
skin.
other
Can we
way
talk about that
around.
for a second? I have never seen a Doomfist not use this skin.
I don't even know what skin he's using.
Which skin?
The esports Thunder skin.
Oh,
that
I use
one.
different ones. I use Jotun. I use the other esports Doom skin. I use Gladiator.
I'm already on the back line. Okay. We saw nothing. We saw nothing.
Hey, look, they did put Addy on Doomfest.
He like we said earlier, if they're so confused that they don't know what's happening, they'll just lose because you know they're just gonna die laughing, right? That's the goal. And if you laugh so hard, you can't concentrate.
He's going for the comedy approach.
I can't. Or you know, it's just a misclick and Torb's really got the jukes on him.
Third vomit gets out of his life. Doom's trying to duel Vegeta though. Loses it back to Marvin.
The Torb just really hard counters the NG and the Doom.
I know
We switch over.
that the Torb turret's the MVP, but you know,
Wago finding good picks early game. They can make use of this.
that log headshot.
RNG's is the character.
Jared Glow. It's D-Max.
Ooh, that Discord orb is gonna hurt though.
Dragons come out.
Dragon from spawn.
Don't find anybody,
absolutely
but
nothing.
denies area.
Hey, what do you mean? It made a lot of space, as
Yeah.
Dragon does, unless paired with it. CC of ultimate.
Oh, monster from the ball. Didn't even notice that. Oh, it's
Ooh,
canceled.
the Moira does die out of pull, but was able to get the touch, so there's at least a little stall coming in from Air Force None here.
Oh no, Marvin.
The boop off the map.
None. And it isn't worth it. Will it stall?
Ooh,
Even about to get
really?
Will he ult? Shot not ult.
No, this is a lost fight, but does manage to draw out the rally from Meteora.
We can't let them keep pushing. Stop that payload.
You'll take that if you're Air Force None, burn a little more time, get the rally out. But I would like to shout out Addy. That was really good patience on the Discord, or waiting to put it on the tank until she saw the cleanse come out. Ooh. The pile drive and the body block on the Sojourn there. Unfortunate. Does trade DPS for DPS though. Does Tonk get out with his life? He does for now. Jared with a Discord does put a lot more pressure on him.
Comes out, bomb comes out. Does not find anyone. It's the Brig Shield.
I do think they just threw the Diva Bomb to make sure they didn't engage on top of the minefield. Which I get, but it's not my favorite use of it. But Air Force None is able to sit on this high ground and control it. Jared finds the Zen, doesn't get the trance off. Ah, ulted to get the MVP. I understand. I understand.
Oh yeah, I forgot that they updated Dragon System.
Jared does lose mech. Mike, no. Headshot on the Baby Diva at 20 health seems like overkill, but pop off King. Well, Marvin does trade. Ooh. They decide to Kitsune this. Seeing an advantage that maybe I don't. Ooh, Jared is back. Forces the copy. That's a two for two now. Don't necessarily love the overclock with the Diva on the field. Especially the slide in. Kuma on point. Ooh. Minefield does do a decent job sectioning off the healers, but very easy cleanup. Very expensive fight there from Meteora for not a win. Does get a little more cart progress, but I don't know if I'd consider that a win.
Definitely not. I think they were coming out worse than the old game.
Jared does bomb here just to save his life. Tonk does manage to get one of the supports.
Jared
so
diving the Hanzo, finds the Hanzo.
I think if Meteora rallies right here, this should be an easy cleanup now.
Meteor already rallied.
No, well, the Coalescence does get one, so now they're able to hold point a little bit. Jared does lose his life with no mech.
Less than a tenth of a meter to go. File drive. Healing orb from Zenyatta is doing work. Dragons come out.
Dragon on
Finds
point, then that should be it. The minefield gets two, but that is two ults to finish off that point there. So I would consider that a win if you're Air Force None. Burn time and get advantage back in the ult bank. So
they definitely don't have as much time as the past.
you know, it's not always necessarily about winning the fight, but just draining the resources of the other people.
Sun Tzu says that.
But that Discord orb and focusing me really putting a lot of pressure on Jared, which is giving us supports. a lot of ult.
Transcendence comes out, does not save the taunt or glitter vomit though.
Jared got a kill with the...
finally find some value.
The Rimac gets a kill, and that's the team fight. 2-for-1 trade, so I don't know if you're super happy with that if you're Air Force none. Jared does switch, so not an awful thing. We'll have the splooge for Air Force none, and duplicate and rally from rally. He's gonna isolate the Torb maybe a little bit. Zen finding the Torb. Jared falls. Now, as long as they just don't die here, I think this can be very winnable. Oh, don't quite keep the Brig or the Ashe alive. Just dies before they get their Bob online, and Cap with just over 30 seconds in the time bank.
Initiating match.
I know you're probably too concentrated. I will start sharing my screen. I'm playing Hearthstone. Oh, I can see it.
Ready for battle.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's my boy.
Of course, Papa. I'm not a little girl anymore.
You'll always be my little girl.
You're embarrassing me.
High hopes for you.
Very poke heavy comp coming out from Meteora here, with the Zen and the Torb and the Sigma.
On Diva. I love seeing Diva when I play Sigma, dude, because every single one of them think they can Diva Matrix the Rock for some reason.
Do see Little finally switch off that Kiri over to a Juno. They are going to give him plenty of space to play this first or second corner here, which I like that. That's very nice place to hold with this.
The barrier cannot withstand much more.
Abaddon gets caught up by Glitter.
You would think this long poke would favor Meteora, but I actually think this is favoring Air Force none, as they almost have Juno ult online, which is going to be hopefully a game or a fight winner for him.
Immediately comes out. Air Force 9 uses it to push forward. They find Glitter. Zen Trans come out. Altar coming online for Meteora.
Zen falls, and I think that'll be first point. Not the worst to hold if you're Meteora. We do see both Warrior and Addy switch. But it's just hard in that poke. You're just giving so much ult charge over to the other healers.
Wait, did Warrior change his name?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know that. So I thought this was like a new guy.
Nope, that's Warrior. And we see Little already 50% back up to Juno ult. Let's just make the best ult in the game ridiculously easy to farm. The Diva Bomb thrown in just to help counter the Sigma Flux so they don't push off of it.
It's like, well, he didn't hit anything on his Flux anyway.
Jared's gonna lose and Meg going a little aggressive there. Overclock and Rally come out. Break dies through Rally to a skill orb. That's interesting. Little finds another. So Air Force None is up 1, but without their tank. Even now, it's real even, and Dragon does get Torb Turret, but Pamarman finding 2. Kitsuna not getting a whole lot of value there for Meteora.
Jared switching to Winston.
Ooh.
On Jumper Queen now. Winston.
The duplicate coming out. Maybe just a stall long enough for the team to get back pop. Pamarman finds another pick. Glitter Vomit's getting really low. Has to go to the mini. And now there's Torb. Splooge all over point. Little finds the Echo in the back line, and now with Orbital Array coming down, that's should be the point. And now we see the bash. We see a full counter Winston comp, and he switches. That's funny. Still pretty good at countering the Zarya, just blowing up her bubbles. They will have it's a Cole fight, and that's it. It's complete neutral. No real big game-changing ults on either side. But the Pocket Bastion is going to hurt.
Sometimes you can't argue with raw damage.
And as good as that might be for Zarya, it's just gonna blow up her bubbles and she won't live long enough.
Yeah, which is why Jared immediately switches to Arisa. Out and finds Mike. Rampage comes out, just hits the Moira, finds the Moira. Bastion comes out, puts Jared critical. Can he finish though? He finds Jared. P1 farming 2 of them, no response. Can they finish the point off? They do, and we go to overtime.
Score 3-3. Switching sides. Initiating match. Ready for battle.
Jared sticking with the Orisa on defense now.
Aside. 5, 4, 3.
Glitter Vomit Farah, double flyers coming out on the side of Tora. Meteora, I don't. I'm gonna change that for now, side every time.
Juno's already low. There goes Juno.
But the Echo and Addy fall. So that's a pretty even fight. I might even say a fight win for Air Force None. And Pomarman finds too.
These doubles from the Torps just keep killing the momentum.
What can I say? Torp turned MVP.
30 seconds already on the clock.
Chang falling early does get the res, but that's going to be a very important ability out of this fight, especially since they're already in overtime and aren't around the first corner yet. As soon as that first ult comes on, as soon as that first ult comes online, it's just going to be an ult domino. Cole matched the Valk. Now you have Orbital Ray, the better Valk, trying to match. Duplicate coming out. Bastion ult. Jared dies in Terra Surge. But Air Force 9 able to save both support ults here. Or both DPS ults, my bad. A very expensive team fight for Meteora, but they will probably get first checkpoint on this.
Interesting Diva Bomb.
It was just a copy, I think. Or no, it wasn't. It was Tonk. It did get them the first checkpoint, though. Pomarman goes in, dies. Jared manages to find the Bastion. As long as does get the Echo as well. Mercy.
That bomb would have been perfect right there.
It did get them the point, so there is a very defined line to win. And a very defined line to hold.
2-4. Switching sides. Initiating match.
It better not be a draw. I'm not prepared for that. I don't know what to do for that.
Ready for battle. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Ball's back on Sigma. Crowd, my boy. Mine's P farming already.
Escape me. Empowered and ready to fire.
Barrier has been overwhelmed.
Don't see a lot happening, just a bunch of poke. Maybe trying to get the support on fights online. Ooh, but that is a good pick, as long as they can deny the res, which it looks like they are. And now Tonk dies as well. This is going to be a team fight win with no ults used on the side of Air Force 9, and a stagger onto Addy is going to be difficult. They'll have about a minute once they cap. just to push it 0.01 meters. Glitter Vomit dying there, and Addy dying there. Tonk either getting booped off the map or fell off the map.
That is the game.
And that is Air Force None winning in a 3-0 fashion.
Play of the game.
Another 3-0 sweep coming from Air Force None, making that the 5th 3-0 sweep in a row for the Gunginga tournament.
Place your bets now on the first series to not be a 3-0.
It's definitely going to be my team on Sunday.
How are we doing, people?
Hello, Jared.
We got the mystery hero man himself from Numbani. Jared
right.
JC87.
I play every tank on first point. None of them work.
You know what? You won. You might have had to press Q 5 times, but you did it.
Hey, they went to all silly characters. That means we won by map 2. Even before then.
I mean, you did win. You won in a 3-0 fashion. Because apparently nobody in this league wants to take a map. You either get 3-0'd or do the 3-0ing.
That is probably the best game I've ever just like theorized, calmed, everything for it. We did everything we could to win. And we won, man. We did it.
You did win. Unfortunately, you didn't get the MVP. Torb Turret did.
You know what? That's fair. That's totally fair. That first point in Bonnie probably really hurt me.
You know, and it was like the double kills. Like Pat would like go get one, and then the Torb Turret would go finish off another one, and it's just, you know, when you got that many kills, you had like an even KD for not knowing what high ground is and standing completely still.
Yeah. No, I mean, it was great. Pat did phenomenal. Everyone on my team did phenomenal. I'm very proud of everyone's teamwork today. And Little probably saved us the entire series at one point. The entire first point in Numbani when we struggled, all me. And then Little just said, guys, what are you doing?
Don't suck.
Yeah, no, he was like Bill Belichick. He's like, guys. And then he just said TP top right, and then we just TP'd top right.
And then you just kind of ran them over with the Zarya.
Yeah.
So, few questions I do want to ask you. You walk me through what happened with that reflected grav.
So, our tank for AFN's kind of bad at the game. So, he thought it would be a good idea to kill everything and then get the team killed with a nano blade, or just a normal blade actually. But you know what? I shot the grav into Rabble, and Rabble reflected it into his sibling. So, I don't know. I thought it was pretty neat.
The theory of the grav was very good, as it does shut down both the Juno ult, so you can just run from that, and then the blade. I get the theory behind it. Just a little unfortunate. Doesn't matter. You still win the map and win the team fight there.
Well, and you know what I should have done? What I always do. Pinata. Always pinata.
Oh yeah, just explode. I really thought you just meant pin Zenyatta.
I mean, that would have worked too. No, I always shoot my grabs above them so they get sucked into it, so I avoid that. And I just didn't do it there.
Just shoot it straight at your feet so they have to run into the grav.
Nah, I'd still get reflected.
Probably. Shoot it into your team to confuse them.
You're so right. I already did that though. They reflected it.
You know. Both tanks play a little bit of Mystery Heroes there on Numbani.
Yeah.
No.
Is that
Not
a question or a statement?
just a statement, you know.
All right.
I gotta run out of things to do.
Do you want me to
Think
interview
about.
myself?
Yes, that would work perfect.
Well, what was your game plan going into this? Well, we really wanted to shut down the ball and the Genji because they're a very high dive team. And so with Pat being the world's best Torbjorn NA, like let's be a buck, we kind of just did that by playing a Season 1 NYXL style of gaming where we wait for them to make the mistake and then we just full commit everything. So by doing that, we did a pretty dominant gaming until they did their silly Bastion. Warrior was on Bastion and Torb. Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
That was weird, right? Like not just me. That was weird.
I mean, it worked a little bit.
It
but...
did. It caught us off guard even. But we adapted.
What is your opinion on every single match being a 3-0 so far, though?
Well, I think part of it is it's the beginning of the season. Teams are new to playing together. And I mean, we obviously got a lot better from our last week showing, where if we played like that, we probably don't win. But we played more cohesive. And I think it's just going to be trial and error for a lot of just figuring out where they want to put people. For me, I kind of said, Pat, you're playing some tank today. He obviously didn't do that. He's probably never going to do that again. So it's just going to be a lot of figuring everything out. But I know my players very well. So I kind of know their limits.
Have any words of encouragement for the next couple of matches this week?
I think these next few matches should be very entertaining. I'm really looking forward to USA Fika time. I think that could be one of the most exciting matches of all season, just because it's Team USA versus Team Sweden. And I think they're two very evenly matched teams that play two very different styles. One with a more sit back poke comp, of course, being Team USA with the world's greatest Sigma player Pancake, who you might know.
Mm-hmm.
And the other with the Swedish Terror Sparksy on Winston. I mean, they brought us to breaking point multiple times because of that. I played counter horse to take out the Winston. That's how desperate we got. Now, I probably need to take a shower after that game, but...
I need to take a shower. Thank you for reminding me of
that. Yeah, no problem. I got you. That's what I'm here for.
Nothing beats a 9:30 shower.
Oh, you got anything else for me? I did a lot of yapping.
I'm not good at asking questions. Where's the third guy? What's his name? Josiah.
Tristan.
Still here? Tristan, whatever your name is. Are you still here, mate?
Man.
Yeah, I don't think he's here.
My own friend hates me. That's okay. I'll get over it.
Well, thank you for joining us, mate. A great game.
Yeah, thank you guys for casting. I'll enjoy going back to watch it. So, have fun. Merry Christmas.
So wait, so what happened? Actually, what happened in the first match? Was I like on the Air Force One team?
Oh, yeah, you joined off of me, so it made you spectate my side for the first map.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright then.
But you guys have a good night.
You too, mate.
You too.
Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you next time.